Hello, and welcome to a very quick Howdy's Whole Year hangout based around what happened last night at NXT Spring Breakin. We had a QR code the first time, to my knowledge, we've seen any Uncle Howdy stuff, any Bray Wyatt stuff, because the White Rabbit stuff wasn't ever on NXT. This is the first time any of this stuff has shown up on NXT. We are going to look at that, some of the clues. There's a video and everything. We're going to look at it in a second, right after this. Yeah, all right, guys. So we're going to get straight into it. This is a quick video discussing and deconstructing what happened last night at NXT Spring Breakin. Once again, the first QR code we've seen on NXT. There was a QR code during the Shawn Spears match with Yorkshire's own... who is it again? Oh, man. Rich Holland. I'm from Yorkshire, and it took me a second there. Anyway, Rich Holland versus Shawn Spears had a match, and this QR code came up.
Trying to find, like I say, that monster inside, so the next time it will be, oh yes, a good time. This is what we've seen.
All right, so we can see that there, the QR code very, very briefly in there. I just want to play. I'm going to play that again, but without the audio. And then I'm going to fast forward it to the QR code. Where were we there? Let's see. See if I can pull. There you go. So there is the QR code for you guys if you are interested in that. If you want to go and check it out for yourselves. That leads to another video which we've got, which we've not had a problem with. So hopefully this will be all right.
The night bird calls, the shadows come into my mind, into my sleep, into my mind, into my sleep. Into my mind, into my sleep, into my mind.
All right, so that's really, really cool. One of my favorite videos we've seen. Much like with the Raw one, these are getting better. Some interesting stuff there. Did we just see Joe Gacy? We'll get to that in a minute. They opened the door again. This is all leading to the potential of a faction. This, it's guaranteed to be Uncle Howdy, but who else are we getting here? Who else are we getting here? There's some really interesting stuff there. The bird, which is, again, that theme of regeneration, re-emergence, redevelopment, the blackbird. The Plato's symbol was in there as well. Again, kind of reincarnation, redevelopment theme. So very, very interesting. Was that Joe Gacy? That's what we want to talk about now. This image here, to me, looks like it could have been Joe. So I would be very interested in that. I'm not entirely sure Joe is floundering in NXT at the moment, but it would be very cool to see Joe Gacy and someone from NXT involved. Obviously, this being on NXT suggests to me that somebody from NXT is either being called up or we're going to see weekly NXT stuff. Maybe we see a member on Raw. Maybe we see a member on SmackDown. Maybe we see a member on NXT. Hell, maybe we see a member on WWE Speed. Who knows? But we are potentially going to see Joe Gacy because that looks like Joe Gacy to me. Again, lots and lots of terminology around family, faction, they. So not faction. Faction wasn't mentioned, but they were mentioned. The family was mentioned. So lots of very interesting words and themes, which suggest to me that we're going to get a faction. Another potential suggestion here that sort of allows for that is references to Broken. Of course, Broken Matt Hardy's been teasing a lot. He's currently in TNA, but he's still a free agent. are we getting broken Matt Hardy? There was lots and lots of references to broken there, so particularly interesting. Also, the text that we saw in that video, I do have an image of that as well. The text is here. This is actually on the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty, for those who are interested, I'm sure most of you guys know this, but there is a French connection. The French connection is that the Statue of Liberty was gifted to America by France, and yes, WWE of course is in France this weekend for Backlash. So again, sort of sneaky teases there from WWE. I'm not entirely sure we're going to get something from Backlash. I'd said last night that I would hope it would be on SummerSlam, a bigger stage. However, as some of you have commented on the videos, and thank you so much for doing that, maybe that would take too much time. Maybe there's too much time there between now and SummerSlam. Maybe we should get this, starting. Maybe the faction doesn't have to be revealed all at once. Maybe we can get some teases. Maybe we get the first member up Backlash, and that is a news-worthy bit for Backlash coming off its first pay-per-view, PLE, whatever, in France. So some very interesting thoughts there. Again, the French connection is there because these lyrics: give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. This stuff is on the Statue of Liberty. Again, a gift from France. And again, very much, very thematic around, sort of, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, yearning to breathe free, excuse me. Again, that idea of freedom, that idea of revolution, that idea of, becoming something new, phoenix rising from the ashes, etc., which seems to be, a theme here. Again, alongside that sort of broken theme, they were broken. I didn't fix them. Again, I'm implying that this kind of faction of potential misfits didn't need fixing. That they're coming to be this kind of the bringer of freedom, the bringer of resurrection. In tribute, of course, to Bray Wyatt. Resurrection of ideas, resurrection of creativity, resurrection of characters that were forgotten. Forgotten has, of course, been another big word used. The forgotten character of Bo Dallas, Eric Rowan, even Braun Strowman, Joe Gacy could be in there, Matt Hardy could be in there, Alexa Bliss you could argue all of them have been forgotten or broken in some form. Interestingly enough, of course, the URL for the video is Kintsugi, www.com/Kintsugi. That's what the QR code will take you to. The Japanese art of broken pottery. Fascinating. Again, that theme of broken, potentially Matt Hardy, potentially broken characters, Alexa Bliss, Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, Matt Hardy, so lots and lots of very interesting teases here. The text actually reads, they were broken, I didn't fix them, I accepted them, they opened the door, we can be family. Again, that hint of kind of family, hinting back to the Wyatt family. We're not only getting Bo Dallas, we're not only getting Uncle Howdy, but we could be getting Joe Gacy, we could be getting Eric Rowan, we could be getting Alexa Bliss, we could be getting Matt Hardy. We could be getting a lot more people here. So this is really, really fascinating stuff. Once again, that QR code is for you here. There we go. If I move it forward a couple of seconds. So if you guys want to check that all out for yourself, that will play you this video, which will play again just to see if there's anything that I've missed today. But yeah, we'll play this again.
The night bird calls, the shadows come into my mind, into my sleep, into my mind, into my sleep, into my mind, into my sleep. Into my mind.
All right, very interesting there. Was that the bird? That was the bird at the end, wasn't it? I believe. Let me just. Yeah, I can't fast forward that right now. I'm sure it was the bird at the end. I'm sure it was the bird at the end. I'm almost certain it was. Remind me if in fact I'll rewind this after the this because I'm recording this live. I'll see this afterwards. I'll be like, yeah, it was the bird. But again, that bird, that black bird, which was seen throughout the video, is a constant theme again of resurrection and you know, re-emergence, rebirth, almost again, paying tribute to Bray Wyatt's ideas and carving a new legacy potentially for Uncle Howdy and his band of forgotten misfits, which is what we're looking at. There was a bit of text which I didn't actually, so I haven't been able to pick out the audio from the car journey there until just now, until this. So he clearly says now he's waiting for you. So again, is Uncle Howdy waiting at the house, which we'd seen in previous episodes, seen in previous days? Is he waiting at the house for us? Are we going to see a reveal where we go in the house and, you know, Uncle Howdy is there waiting for us with his faction, with Rowan, with Alexa, with Joe Gacy, with Matt Hardy? Is that what we're going to see? Because that would be awesome if we saw that, even if it was at Backlash, SummerSlam, whenever, you know, I'd be really excited. So the question remains, are we seeing anything at Backlash? Are we seeing the kind of emergence, creation of this faction starting at Backlash and maybe carrying all the way to a big reveal at SummerSlam? You know, does Uncle Howdy come first? Does somebody else come first? Are we getting, you know, we're getting Joe Gacy? Are we getting Eric Rowan? This is all so exciting, and WWE have done a fantastic job, and I want to go on record saying I've really enjoyed doing this series. It's kind of reignited my love of wrestling. You know, I've loved it doing this and talking to you guys and interacting with all of your comments. So please do comment, please do chat. I would love to hear from you. And thank you so much for joining this quick episode. So once again, recapping, there was a QR code, the URL for that QR code, which came up during, I even had it on there. Look, I even had a prompt for myself, and I couldn't remember Ridge Holland earlier. QR code came up during Sean Spears and Ridge Holland match. The video happened, which obviously we've played. There was some interesting text. They were broken. I didn't fix them. I accepted them. They opened the door. Again, that opening of the door was a theme of Bray Wyatt's last promo. Who opened the door? He said, it's almost time. Are we getting something, you know, as soon as Backlash? The URL for the video is www.com/Kintsugi, which is the Japanese art of broken pottery. Again, these broken characters, potentially Matt Hardy coming in to the fold. Again, those references to broken are interesting in that context. Once again, the text which we flashed up, which will flash up again real quick. This is on the Statue of Liberty, the French connection, of course. The Statue of Liberty was a gift from France, and these are the lyrics. So yeah, very, very interesting stuff there. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses. Really interesting, sort of, again, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. That idea of freedom seems to be coming up a lot in this. You know, characters becoming free. Free of the shackles. Is that Joe Gacy? I think that's the key point for all this. You know, someone from NXT involved since this was on NXT. I can't wait to find out, because I do love Joe Gacy. You know me, I love the spooky stuff. And again, the sort of constant, you know, relation to family. You know, we have family. That is in there. So yeah, you know, again here, I accepted them. We can be family. Pretty dead set on a new Wyatt family and some of the clues there. So fantastic stuff. And I'm really excited to see what they do with this. Thank you so much for joining me on this very brief episode, very quick episode of Howdy's Hull Yeah Hangout. I've been Dom. We're going to see Anthony later on for AW Dynamite. Do join him. Of course, you can enjoy Dan on Monday Night Raw and Sam on SmackDown, which will be earlier this week because it's Backlash week and they're in France. So that'll be cool. Go and support those guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Oh yeah, guys, I've got to get my outro. I should have done this all before. I'm so professional. Take it easy. See you soon. Oh yeah, bye.